state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of rivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Baylor Bears, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bears will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his spot. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So TCU's offense will start this game off with the football. Man, did we have a classic last year between the Bears and the Horned Frogs. You know, games that end on last-second field goals always etched into the memory banks, and I'm betting that there was a party in Waco. Might have even included some dancing until the wee hours on Sunday.
Yeah, and Bryson Washington was dancing with them the whole time because that dude danced up and down the field. He had almost 200 yards rushing a year ago. The physicality of Baylor won that football game. TCU's been challenged. They've been thinking about this one, Palmer.
Yeah, it was so much fun, too. So many dramatics. With 16 seconds left, Baylor converts a 4th and 9. And then Isaiah Hankins kicks a 33-yard game-winning field goal on the final play. What sort of fun are we going to have here today?
Gets it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Barnes. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Going to the run, it's Payne. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense will take the field for the 1st time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Crosses the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! The extra point here would tie the game. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hoover. Gets it to him on the screen. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Curtis. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gets it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Barnes. Quick step and go. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Buying some time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Prentice. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Finds his man, it's Wilson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Bears have this offense rolling. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Tech.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Smashes through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle, it's McAllister. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the stick. It's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Robertson. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
A really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field.
Banks going for the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 16 over Colorado State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room. It's Washington. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
They're going to ride this running back. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. That's reeled in. It's Payne. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not much much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. Powers through. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
They'll try to slam it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this. There he goes! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The short hands, it's Barnes. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up two-point conversion.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Prentice. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Holds it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Bears are flying down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll do it himself. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Caught over the middle. It's McAllister. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Brings it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback takes a knee. This rivalry might not always get the headline.